All right, guys, welcome back to Noble's View. Today, now the preview for the game between Manchester United and Chelsea. Now we go talk about today. Now, we all know how the Man United-Chelsea game they always be. It's a very, very tough game for both teams. Now, if you check the record between Man United and Chelsea, they always find them very difficult to win Man United because the last time Chelsea won Manchester United at Old Trafford was 2013. That's 12 years ago. So since then, in the Premier League, Chelsea never win Man United for Old Trafford. Now, this game, a lot of pressure there on the Man United side because Man United coach don't win only 8 games for over 30 Premier League games when he don't play so far as Manchester United manager since he came in November of 2024. Now, Enzo Maresca, on the other hand, don't do well. In our previous videos, we talk about the success of Enzo Maresca for Chelsea as Chelsea manager. What to expect? Will Chelsea win more under Maresca? Now, Maresca for his first season win the UEFA Conference League and also the FIFA Club World Cup for USA. Now, the Chelsea manager no dey under any pressure at all. Now, going to the Man United side, a lot of news they go around say if Ruben Amorim lose 3 matches against Chelsea, Brentford, and I think Sunderland. Now, 3 Premier League games where the news they go on say if Man United manager lose these 3 games, him go get the sack. Now, a lot of United fans and pundits have been talking about the formation of Ruben Amorim. That is not the formation is not working. That he needs to change it. But Ruben Amorim say he no go change them. Now, even for his post-match conference after the Manchester derby where Man United lose 3-0 to Man City for Etihad, he was asked a question. He said he's not going to change his system, and he has maintained that all these months he's been at Manchester United. Now, Man United fans, they worried. But the question now be say, since Ruben Amorim insists say he go to play his formation of 3 central defenders, 3 central defenders with wing backs, they work so far. Since he dey insist say na wetin he go dey do, and result no dey come, you think say he go fit use this formation win Chelsea? Now, one question where United fans go they ask, and Chelsea fans on the other hand go they talk about their last game against Bayern Munich for the UEFA Champions League. Chelsea had a very, very poor performance. Bayern Munich really demolished Chelsea midfield, and Chelsea no really see anything play for that game. Now, that one now UEFA Champions League. But the point now is Chelsea for Premiership, they never lose any match this season. And Manchester United so far don't lose to Arsenal and Manchester City, then draw against Fulham, win Burnley. Now Chelsea, their first match against Palace, they play draw, goalless draw. Against West Ham, Chelsea win. You go for their third game against Fulham, Chelsea win for that game, they win 2-0. Now, Chelsea last game against Brentford was a draw, was a 2-2 draw. So, you see say so far, Chelsea record has not been bad. Now, Chelsea for league table, then they fourth. While Man United for the league table, they 14th position. So, you go see the difference in both teams. Now, Chelsea are in the Champions League. Manchester United know the Champions League. Now, when we look at Chelsea performances so far, if you look at Chelsea for their first game against Crystal Palace, the game was a very, 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 very tough game. Now, Chelsea no score for that game. The second game against West Ham, Chelsea scored very, very good goals against West Ham. Now, even that Palace game, the goal where Eze score was disallowed for the free kick where Eze score. The ref disallowed him because Eze shoved the... No, it's not Eze. Maguire shoved the Chelsea midfielder Caicedo where Palace they score, but it was disallowed. Now, the second game, Chelsea played well, scored. The third game, Chelsea scored 2 goals, even though it was a very controversial game that the goal where Josh King scored was disallowed. Now, Chelsea last game against Brentford, Chelsea almost won that game, but late minutes go from Fabio Carvalho. deny Chelsea all the 3 points. So it now means say Chelsea no win that match, but the game was a very, very tough one. Now, going to Man United side, their first game against Arsenal, Man United played well, yes, but they lost that game. The second game against Fulham, United been the lead. They also draw that game against Fulham 1-1. Their third game against Burnley, United, their performance that day wasn't actually okay, but they won that game. Now, their last game against Manchester City for Etihad, Man United was very, very poor in that game, and Manchester City win the game 3-0 with 2 goals from Erling Haaland and 1 goal from Foden. Now, this Man United and Chelsea side, the rivalry, they always, very, very, very intense. Now, the last time when Chelsea win Manchester United for Old Trafford, now 12 years ago, since 2013, is a very, very long time. For Premier League, Chelsea never win Manchester United since 2013. Now, Man United get good record for Chelsea, against Chelsea for Premier League. Now, Chelsea last season, they won Manchester United at the Stamford Bridge and drew 1-1 at Old Trafford. Now, this season, Chelsea and Man United, now the first time where they play for Premier League this season. Chelsea never win there, like I said before, for 12 years now. Now, Manchester United form, they very, very poor. Going to the Man United manager, news where they go around say if Ruben Amorim no win Chelsea game, no win Sunderland and Brentford game, he go get the sack. Yesterday, we got a news notification that Man United co-owner Sir Jim Ratcliffe flew in with helicopter to Manchester to be able to have discussions with Amorim. Now, we don't know the discussion, the news they go saying, waiting be the problem for the club. Why the result no they come? Now the co-owner, Sir Jim Ratcliffe, won't talk with Man United manager Ruben Amorim. Now, Enzo Maresca on his own side, no day under pressure because Enzo Maresca, in the former video I made where I talk about his success for Chelsea, Enzo Maresca don't do very, very well as a Chelsea manager. You get? So, he no dey under any pressure whatsoever. But Man United manager, they under intense and severe pressure. Where he say, like at the talk, now 3 matches now, the news they go say then give him. If he no do well for these 3 matches, then go sack him. Because the win percentage of Ruben Amorim as Manchester United manager, they very, very poor. Since after the Second World War, now Amorim get the lowest win percentage in the Premier League as a Manchester United manager. So that's not good enough. So guys, now if we look at the Chelsea team and the Man United team, if we go to the goalkeeper, I think may we do both teams, their combined 11 now, see which team gets better players in terms of actual performance for the team. Now, if we look at the goalkeeper for Chelsea and Man United, Chelsea goalkeeper Robert Sanchez, honestly, he's been doing fantastically well for Chelsea. This last season and this season so far, Sanchez don't improve. Even myself, as a non-Chelsea fan, I did very surprised with the performances, the kind of saves where Sanchez they make. So I will go for Sanchez over Man United goalkeepers. Sene Lamens, we never see what he go do for Premier League. And for Arthur Bayende, I would pick Sanchez over Bayende. Now, if we go for the defense, we will go with 4-3-3. Now, the central defenders for Chelsea, Tosin and Chalobah. For me, I think I would go with Tosin and Yoro as the centre-back pairing. Delete is good, but I'm not really fully confident with Delete. So I think I would prefer to go with Tosin over Delete. Now, for the left back, I will go with Cucurella. Cucurella, for now, if you count top 3 top left backs for Europe, Cucurella must be inside that conversation because the young man, since last season and even the season before, he done they do well, both for the Euro, when he carry with Spain, also going to the Nations League final, though Spain lost to Portugal. But Cucurella form this past years has been amazing. Now, to the right back, Manchester United get Dalot and Ahmad as Amorim, they play Ahmad as right wing back. And the Chelsea gets James and Gusto. For me, I will go with James. even though James is an injury-prone player, but James get quality. Anytime wey James dey on the ball, you go see say this young guy get the quality. Now, coming to the midfield, Chelsea get players like Caicedo, which for me, Caicedo for Premier League, in there for top 2 best midfielders. Some people arguably go talk say Caicedo is the best defensive midfielder in the Premier League. Some people go talk say na Gravenberch for Liverpool. So na strong debate be that. But I know say Caicedo for me, they go in there as one of the midfielders for me for the lineup between the combined 11 between Man United and Chelsea. Caicedo did there. Then for the midfield, I go with Bruno Fernandes and Cole Palmer as the 3 midfielders we go there. 1, Caicedo. 2, Bruno and Cole Palmer. Now, the reason I want carry Cole Palmer come the midfield now, say, for that attack now, for the front line, I guess put other people there. Now, coming to that attack now, I go use Mbumo as the right winger and use Cunha as the left winger. Then, going to the attack, Benjamin Sesko for Manchester United. So far, the young man never do anything. Joao Pedro for Chelsea don't do something. So I go with Joao Pedro as the striker for as the person who will lead the front line for the combined 11. Now, Chelsea team, for now, then they do very, very well. Regardless of, say, Chelsea lose to Bayern Munich for the UEFA Champions League where they play on Wednesday. But Chelsea team for Premier League, they never lose any match. But Manchester United don't lose 2 matches so far for Premier League. So, guys, give us your thoughts in the comment section. My prediction now for the game now, say Manchester United go win 2-1 against Chelsea for the game tomorrow. Now, the reason why I talk so now, say Chelsea no get good record against Manchester United for Old Trafford. So it go dey very difficult for Chelsea to win the game, because the game between Man United and Chelsea, they always dey very, very intense. So that game go dey difficult. Even though Manchester United form now, they're very bad, but I'm saying Man United go win Chelsea. So guys, give us your thoughts in the comment section, your prediction, what you think about the game, who you think say go win the match. Now Manchester United go win, or na Chelsea, or na draw, then go play. So guys, give us your thoughts in the comment section, and don't forget to like and to subscribe to our channel for more football updates and analysis.